Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to a Tipsy Beauty News update. It happened. I don't know how it happened.
There was sun.
Yeah, I suggested wine drinking during the day because I'm an adult.
It's still during the day.
and now we're on the lychee cider. So, you know, that escalated quickly. But welcome to Beauty News update.
Yep.
Part 3 update.
Video.
I don't even know. Why is this light so close?
I don't know. It's going to fall on us.
It is. It's alarming. You're frightening me.
Stop intimidating
You're
us.
in my personal space.
Jesus.
Before we get on to the Beauty News updates, we just want to update you on our new series.
Correct.
So you may very well have watched it over the weekend. We've got a really... It's been good. You guys have, received it lovingly, and we appreciate all of your beautiful comments.
For now, we at the moment we are in the honeymoon phase.
We are. So, you know, things change.
The mean comments will come out of the woodworks, but that's okay.
That's all right. But it's nice to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, look at all of our beautiful subscribers being supportive.
That is true.
Yes.
But what is the scenario?
So we've had a few people letting us know that the Beauty Breakdown name is potentially a little bit too similar to the Makeup Breakup.
Yeah. And
people are suggesting Beauty News Reviews. Now, if you are an OG Beauty News member or subscriber, or member of the group, you may already know that we have had videos called Beauty News Reviews. Yeah. And we did consider that when we were trying to come up with a name, but we kind of felt like because this was going to be a whole new series, like a weekly thing, it was going to have consistency to it, we wanted to give it its whole new name. Yeah.
And also it's got demos as well as just like a review.
Yeah. So we thought like Beauty Breakdown would be a good one because it's like review and demo, but some people think Beauty News Reviews is going to be better. We kind of want to leave it up to you guys.
Yeah.
So
we are more than happy to relabel the thumbnail and the series and try again.
Yes.
If you guys prefer Beauty News Reviews, we'll leave a little poll up in the corner. Just click the little eye, and it will
give you an option to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just vote. Beauty News Reviews or Beauty Breakdown, whatever you want. We honestly don't mind either way. It's up to you guys.
Yeah. When you make the decision, it takes the burden off our shoulders.
It does, yeah.
So much easier.
I mean, we can sort of overanalyze things, you know, because it's like, it's our baby.
Yeah.
Computer, you be quiet. Yeah, sometimes we overanalyze things. So, you guys, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You have the power.
The power in this situation.
I still hate this light.
Just move it. Just move it.
Get out my way.
Go. You move it like 5 centimeters and you're like...
It just feels so imposing.
Do I have lipstick on my teeth?
Mm-mm.
Good. Okay, let's get into the update. So essentially this video is filmed a lot later than the Beauty News video and it is designed for updates. So whether it's products we've spoken about a month ago or whether it's products we've spoken about on Friday, this is just a more like a refresher and a little update.
Products we spoke about last year. Because sometimes that's how long updates take.
Correct. So this is more just, we're trying to split the episodes in a more kind of cohesive way. Yeah. So the brand new news is coming every Friday and then we'll have like an update video every Monday, and that's either, like we said, old news that we're talking about again or it is development since Friday. So these are going to put a bit of pressure on us to edit them quickly because it's like Saturday night at the moment and it's going to be edited and uploaded tomorrow. So hopefully they're a lot fresher and more current than Beauty News. So we've got the sheet.
Look, it's only one sheet.
Well,
it's
two sides, but
it's not bad though.
It's not bad.
I'm going to reach down here and get my phone.
Go for it. I'll reach down here and get a drink.
Get a drink too. Yay.
Yay.
Cheers, Beauty News family.
Cheers. Yay.
All right, what are we starting
Okay,
with?
let's just start very quickly with Benefit having 2 new ads with Patrick Starr being a fucking dirty creeper.
It's creepy, isn't it? By the way, guys, might get a little bit
Loud.
rowdy because we are drinking in this episode.
Yeah.
And if you're under 18 or under 21 in the States, we
Don't
don't
drink.
condone drinking.
We're old.
You got to be a grown-up. You got to earn the
The
right.
Earn your stripes.
Absolutely.
And we've done that. So anyway, pretty much more videos coming out.
Yes.
Doesn't surprise me. They are all just for the brow products.
Yeah.
So it's like him demonstrating and making jokes about different brow products. Stuff will be on the screen.
Yeah, the new one that we've seen, I just want to say about this
Yeah.
video because it kind of, it annoys me because there's this moment in the video where he's like, juice!
Oh, yeah.
And
What's
this
the deal
guy,
with that?
I know, this guy comes running and I'm just like, it's just like, is that your fucking slave?
I am going to say, though, that I feel like each episode potentially is a parody of
Something.
aerobics instructor
Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
Now, I have not looked... I think the first one he did was for...
What's his name?
I've listened to that podcast. Richard Simmons.
That's it.
So I don't know what the newer ones are, but I feel like they might be sending up
Yes.
exercise people. So maybe someone else would juice in something. I don't know.
Maybe.
People are going to say that we're uninformed and ignorant, but I'm just going to say I don't give a fuck.
But here's the thing, if it's a send up,
Yeah.
if it's not completely fucking obvious of who it's about,
Yeah.
everyone's going to miss the point.
Yes.
All right? A very small group of people might get the point, but let's be real. If we don't get the point as 30-year-olds,
Most people won't
there's
get
a
the
good
point.
chance that most of your fucking demographic isn't going to get the point.
Yeah,
So
but no one gets the point of Patrick Starr anyway, so that's fine.
let's move
Let's
on.
move on.
I need to drink.
Drink our sorrows away.
Yes.
We spend so much time in the sun today.
Oh my
It's
God.
just like,
Sunburn? No.
I've been wearing long sleeves.
Oh,
like a
I've got
chimp.
lipstick on me though. Oh,
Ooh.
do you guys know what we're
Wonder
up to?
why. Anyway, BH Cosmetics has a few things.
Yep.
So they're 2 highlighter palettes, which we had swatches for a couple of weeks ago. So there's a Spotlight palette and the Blacklight palette.
Yes.
They are currently out. So
They are.
we can see the pans, we can see what's going on. I think the biggest issue about them is the first photos we saw, we were like, oh my God, we're all over this. This looks really cool. Looks like one of those like almost white highlighters that has a color shifting property. The purple looked gorgeous. There was one that looked like a rose goldy kind of peachy color, like a pinky peach. And then all of a sudden you see the pans and you're like,
Oh, well, that's exciting. The Blacklight palette looked almost like the light was catching it and casting different shades in the palette.
Yeah.
So they look like those sort of color shifting highlights. They're not.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing. They're just like
boring
frosty colors.
And there's a white and a green that almost look the same. There's a pink and a purple that look fucking
I
same.
know. Like, it's a bit sad.
I do want to say big pans, and they're not super expensive.
$17 US.
Yeah, so if you want a lot of highlighter, that's the way to go.
Totally affordable, but I wanted to get these.
Yeah,
I actually did. I'm not going to.
No.
I'm going to hold off.
I agree. For the next thing, potentially. So, we've got an update on the Carli Bybel palette. This is coming out in April, and we did show kind of just like packaging photos and like one swatch of a gorgeous colour. We now have 2 other swatches that they've shown.
Yes.
These I don't think are highlighters. I think these might be eyeshadows.
Yes. So it does. She doesn't say exactly. She says these are 2 new swatches from my Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. We've got a gorgeous copper.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. And a pink with a rose gold hint. Oh, sorry, pink with a gold hint. Makes me think of
NARS Orgasm. Yeah,
So,
but way more intense.
yes.
So essentially this palette, the thing that we've learnt about it now is that it's a deluxe edition. So they are actually scrapping the old palette completely and bringing this one out instead. So there's 21 shades of eyeshadows and highlighters. The way if you look at the photo on the screen, it almost looks like double the size of the original palette. So we're thinking that potentially if you break down the products, the old one had 10 shades of highlighters and 10 shades of eyeshadows and 4 highlighters. We're thinking 21 shades, you might go 15 eyeshadows and 6 highlighters maybe. So this is actually taking over from that one. So that one is no longer going to be released, and this is like the revamped version.
Yeah, so the original will be discontinued when the deluxe version is released.
Yeah, which is in April.
And the deluxe version is going to contain we don't know how many, some of her favourite shades from the original palette.
Yeah.
And the rest will be new shades. So I won't lie, I'm kind of a little bit excited about this.
I hate the design of the packaging.
I'm not really down with the packaging either, but I mean, and look, I don't follow Carli Bybel, so I don't know enough about her, but from what I've seen with the swatches, a little bit excited.
And the original palette had such good reviews. It really did.
Yeah.
Okay, on to MannyMUA with the collab with Jeffree Star. So we've been talking about this in the group and on Beauty News for months and months and months and months and months. Like a long time. We're getting more information now.
We are. So we finally have packaging and pictures of what's inside. So the packaging is very pretty. Black, matte black with a holographic moon and star.
Yeah.
And it's launching sometime in April. So that's exciting. We know for a fact there's a highlighter in there and 2 liquid lipsticks.
Correct. So that's all we know at the moment.
Yeah.
But this has caused a few waves.
Oh.
Okay, so firstly, people are saying that this looks like the Turkish flag. But more importantly, Black Moon Cosmetics, if you look at their logo versus this one, they're very similar.
They are.
It's more the colouring.
Yeah. Here's my stance on this. Like, Black Moon Cosmetics, it's a holographic moon with BM, okay?
Correct.
And I can see, they're similar because they both have moons and they're both holographic.
Correct.
But if you look at them for what they are, Jeffree Star and the Manny collab, it's the moon for Manny.
Yeah.
And it's the star for Jeffree.
Correct.
And they've used holo. It's trending.
Yep.
It makes sense. If you look at Black Moon Cosmetics, and if you go right back to before Black Moon started actually selling products, their logo was actually a moon with black moon, not just BM. It was actually like the whole word sort of written through the moon. So I can see where people are saying they're similar, and someone, it wasn't even one of the brands, it was someone messaged Black Moon and said,
what are your thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts? And they're like, oh, we're having our lawyers look into it. And I don't know. I don't think they have...
See, I don't know anything about trademarks and all that kind of stuff and copywriting and all that kind of shit. But essentially, I think the thing is that this isn't a logo. This is a design of packaging for a collab. And the thing, like... Manny's got his logo, which is a moon, taken from Sailor Moon.
Yes.
And
Jeffree has his
star. And they are coming together with a collab, and it's just coincidence that they chose similar colouring as Black Moon Cosmetics. So I don't think Black Moon Cosmetics, just common knowledge, I don't know if they'll have any, like they'll be able to do anything because they're not creating a new logo.
No.
It's just a design of a box,
And it's 2 brands coming
together. Yeah.
Another thing that sort of has come up in all of this, apparently quite a while back when when Manny brought out the palette with Makeup Geek.
Yeah.
There was something on Twitter where Manny alluded to Black Moon Cosmetics potentially copying the design of the Manny Makeup Geek palette because it was a moon with MUG written inside. And as it turns out, Black Moon Cosmetics did have their moon with BM after the palette was released.
Oh, really?
But what they did is, there's going to be photos on the screen too, so you can see dates. What they did is they repackaged their products and they changed the logo that was on their products. Originally, it was a moon with black moon, and then they changed it to the moon with BM. Now, the Manny palette actually came out before this change. And he's like, oh, yeah. It didn't really go anywhere. He just kind of tweeted about it and then moved on. But Black Moon Cosmetics did use the moon with the BM, like, very early in their days on Instagram.
Yeah.
With, like, they'd have photos of their products and then their logo up the top. So you guys will see the photos. I don't have them on my phone today. Not prepared. But they did have it. So going through all of this and doing my research, I kind of feel like it was just a bit of a coincidence.
Of course it's a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't feel like anyone was like, oh, I'm going to steal your intellectual property. It just happened.
Yeah, I agree with that. But also, I find it quite funny that it's Black Moon Cosmetics because if you Google the ingredients... I should shut that door.
The boyfriend's home.
Okay. So what I was saying before was essentially if you Google Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick formula, like the ingredients, what pops up is Black Moon Cosmetics. So they're formulated either by the same lab or made in the same factory or both. So they would know each other. So I'm surprised that this has happened because... I don't know, there should be some rapport or some...
I would think so. But also, I'm kind of the belief that if you use a moon as a major part of your logo, that's your choice. And I just want to point out the Katy Perry CoverGirl / hard candy thing with the love heart in between Katy Perry and the love heart in between hard candy. Like, hard candy, it turns out they didn't have a leg to stand on.
Well, that's the thing. If you take a really generic, not even a design, it is literally copying something that's in nature.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can copyright that.
I don't think so. It's like me creating a brand with a tree and being like, cut those trees down. They're fucking stealing my intellectual property. Come on, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a little bit...
Yeah, anyway.
You're reaching.
Yeah. I'm more interested in knowing what the colour of the highlight and the...
So am I, to be honest. Like, I just, you know.
But Jeffree Star has had his own semi-drama, sort of. We forgot to mention this last week. We forgot.
Yeah, sometimes we forget.
He cracked the sads.
So, essentially, Jeffree has been found not long ago to be criticising someone for potentially the wrong reason. So, Jeffree Star Cosmetics posted a photo for Androgyny.
And this is Adore Delano, mind you. It doesn't look like Adore Delano, but it is.
It doesn't. It looks very different, but it's Adore Delano, and it was to promote the Androgyny palette. An account called Porcelain Cosmetics was found to have left a comment that simply said no on this photo. Jeffree Star left a comment on a photo of hers, where she looks really beautiful, by the way. Love that red lip. He said, saying no on someone else's photo is disgusting and rude. Adore shouldn't have to log online and see comments like that. You really could have spent your time scrolling or doing something positive. I know you are above that behavior. Now, Porcelain Cosmetics has replied, I was trying to reply to a comment above mine. I've always been a huge supporter of your brand. I don't expect my comment to be taken so badly as if it was hateful. All I said was 2 letters. And essentially, I think what's happened here is, and I think we've kind of experienced this a little bit as well. Jeffree was getting a lot of bad backlash on those images. So
correct.
We had, you know,
the
almost blackface photo.
Yeah.
And I think potentially he was feeling...
ganged up on,
yeah,
or
and
a little bit sensitive.
A bit defensive about the whole situation. And I think he's taken this comment totally out of context. He can't... honestly, I think he should have probably just not said anything. But I can also kind of relate to...
I can relate to it as well, because if you post a photo and someone's just like,
yeah.
no,
yeah.
you'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So I can understand how he took it that way, but actually going on her page and then addressing it is kind of like, if you're going to reply in the comments of your thing and tag her and be like, what do you mean no?
Yeah, don't find... see...
It's like following someone home.
Yes, it's like, you know, if he had commented on the original photo and been like, I'm going to call you out here, fair enough. But to go on her page, wait for her to post a selfie and then call her out, that's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't chase people around to have a go at them.
Yeah. There is a level of you're turning crazy.
Yeah.
And I think I understand, like you were saying before, we've copped it a lot where someone might say something innocent, but because we've received 50 negative comments about the same thing in that day, we just presume that it's also in a negative, and we read it in a negative way.
Yeah, and it can be, like, honestly, it can be so hard to sort of separate yourself because it starts to feel really personal.
Correct.
And I can sort of understand where this might have gone wrong for him.
Yeah.
But I do think maybe he took it a little bit too far. I would look at it as like someone leaving a negative comment on our channel and then us going to their channel and being like, meh, 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 in the comments of their video. I think that's really inappropriate. Don't go there. It's bad, 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 bad.
Yeah.
And I think... You know, I've got to say about Jeffree, I kind of feel like recently he's sort of been better.
Correct.
And there's a few things that still pop up. People are like, they want to find stuff to nitpick. They do.
To the point where I've actually had people on our channel, like people go off and crack the shits at something, and then I reply and I'm just like, bye Felicia, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they're like, screenshotting this.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Okay, go for your life. Like, I don't give a fuck.
What are you going to do with it?
Yes.
Show it to your nana?
Yeah, there are actually people that are trying to catch out people because drama channels make it like a game.
They do,
Catch out that fucking beauty channel for being an asshole.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, in context, like, firstly, we cop a lot of shit. So if sometimes we respond badly, if it comes across as being rude and we respond like that, we take it in a rude way... Sorry, but maybe word it a bit better.
Yeah.
But secondly, like, the fact that people are just like, oh, we need to catch him out and they need to burn.
Yeah.
Go, fuck off, we're people too.
Yeah.
And I seriously check my phone in the morning or sit on my computer.
Oh, do you do it with like...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what fires do I have to put out today?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So, yeah, I can sort of understand... why he may have done what he did, but I do think that potentially, well, not potentially, I definitely think he shouldn't have gone onto her personal page and done that.
When you make it that personal, that's where people... It gets offensive. But
does.
That's also, fuck man, you need to realise if you're coming on someone's channel or someone's Instagram and you're saying personal shit about them, maybe that if you get offended by them coming on your thing and saying shit about you, same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But it is creepy.
I will say, with this photo, I think there was a lot of really negative comments regarding the visuals of
mind
this
you,
photo.
I'm a fan of Adore Delano because I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I liked Adore Delano. Wasn't my favourite from that season. Go Team Bianca. Let's just put it out there. Bianca Del Rio. Courtney
We're allowed to have our favourites.
Yeah. But this doesn't look like her.
I would agree with that. I feel like this, it feels different to me.
Yeah. But that's that whole... I honestly think they did that campaign in... Like, he put makeup all over his tattoos.
Yes.
To look different.
Yeah.
They black-faced... Is it Nikita Dragon?
Yes. Yeah.
So... I can understand that they are making these people look very different, but you're going to expect that people don't take it super well. Especially if they're fans of these people. And they're like, all of a sudden, you've like done really shit makeup on that person and you've taken away, like, especially a drag queen.
Exactly.
Like, Adore Delano's a drag queen. It's a dude. So if you no longer look like who you look like, why use them at all?
Yeah. And it can be shocking for people. Or not shocking, but it takes away that, like, you look at them and you go, they look different. I don't know that person. I don't love that person. I don't, like, what'd you do? Don't ruin her for me. I love her. I love her as she is. So I can see why people are upset. I can see why Jeffree was upset. However, I do think going on to her personal page,
it's a bit much.
Bit much.
I'm going to pick up my piece of paper that I dropped.
Oh, yes. Throw it.
Sorry, Mikey. Okay, so the Jouer collab with Jeffree Star will be coming out in September. So there's like a running sheet from like what looks like a Jouer meeting that they so conveniently placed things where they wanted to place them. Anyway, so there was like a logo next to September. So clearly it's going to be released in September.
It is.
There was also a palette that looked like it's like a light pink with gold. I'm going to say freckles.
Yeah.
And originally people were thinking, and Trend Mood and a lot of accounts were putting two and two together and thinking that this is the Jeffree Star collab. We were a bit like, doesn't look like Jeffree Star. Well, it's not. We will be talking about this on Friday. So it is a new release, but that's not the Jeffree Star release. But Jeffree Star, we'll be seeing more, but it's months away. So probably not for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, dose of colours. We've got more photos of the palettes. Originally, we just had swatches.
Originally, we just had these stupid black and white things. Individual shadows. Now we have palettes.
Yeah.
So we've got baked browns and marvelous mauves.
They're actually really pretty.
They are pretty. They are 5-pan palettes. You've got purples ranging from light to dark. And then we have nudes, again, ranging from light to dark, but there's some red tones in there, which I beautiful. Like.
And they're all mattes, and they're all pretty. And do we know when that's releasing? Okay, so that is launching 15th of March, so... Now, and go! So, 15th of March on the website, I'm assuming it's going to be $32 US, cruelty-free, paraben-free, talc-free, so... there you go. There you go. Okay, Glam Glow, the spray, the setting spray is out in the neon Matrix. Matrix Reloaded.
Matrix setting spray. Yes, go!
I wish. So the neon pink setting spray is out. So you see it alongside the Glow Starter. There's 3 shades, and that is sort of like new as well, where it's like a moisturizer that's got some like illuminating shimmery properties. Originally they launched 3 shades. No, originally they launched 1 shade. Now they've got 3 shades. So that is what's alongside it, but it's all like pink everywhere.
Their whole Instagram is pink.
I know, it's like
pink as fuck and like fluorescent pink. I like it. I kind of like it.
I don't mind it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Okay, Guerlain, we've got some lip swatches from their spring collection.
Summer. Summer 2017 lipsticks we showed you last week. They have a little collection coming out. We've got a beautiful, like, sort of reddy pink and pinky red.
Like a neon coral.
Orange. And this photo is from reallyre.com, so check it out.
Yes,
Lovely.
So pretty. They're my colours. I like them. Huda nude swatches.
Yes. Oh god. Oh no. I'm just so over this. Like,
So these are the
I'm
new
over it before they
lipsticks.
even came out because it's
bland.
Nude.
Okay.
More nudes for her nude collection.
Correct. Okay. So with Tarte, we have quite a few new updates. Quite a few. Okay. Let's just start from the start.
All right.
So the other week we talked about tinted lip balms and we talked about 4 shades. Now there are 8 shades.
Correct.
They are multiplying. I've got chills.
I got chills. They're multiplying. And
I'm losing control.
I'm losing control. Damn it! I could have. I blame you, lychee cider.
She's losing control. Fuck. Anyway, so they...
Damn, I love that song. Can we listen to that when we're done?
Yeah, sure.
I got you, they're multiplying.
Yes. Good,
Okay,
good. Okay,
go.
so they are multiplying. They've
They
got
are.
8 shades now, and they look wearable. There's a couple of nudes
Yeah,
in
they're
there.
not
There's
bad.
like a berry and
They're not bad.
They're
I like the packaging.
we don't hate them.
No.
We don't hate them. Okay, they also, an update on the palette that we showed on Friday.
Yes.
So this is a palette that originally we were like, what is in the middle? What's going on in the middle?
What is that?
Is that Malcolm in the middle? No, it's not. It's actually a highlighter shade.
Fucking love her.
Yeah, so now we've got confirmation that it's definitely a highlighter shade. So I don't know what it's called.
It doesn't even have a name. It's just
Is
sparkle.
it like a face highlighter or a multi-purpose highlighter? Because they don't swatch it as bright, like as intense.
Okay, some people actually said maybe it's an eyeshadow topper. No, because you literally have like 3, 6, 9 shades of shimmery eyeshadow and 1 matte in the palette, and then like a big fat.
Yeah, no need
highlight
for an
shade.
eyeshadow topper when they're all shimmery.
It's definitely not an eyeshadow topper.
It's just like, it's probably just doing a Too Faced chocolate bar where they've just made a big highlighted shade.
Yeah.
But
That's what happens when you make round palettes though. Things don't fit correctly.
Yeah, true. There's
And
just
you end
wasted
up with
space.
this generic
Beige. Off-white. Stucco.
Oh, she's on fire, folks!
Some good references there. Anyway, so also that was released on some app.
Yes, so it actually went live on the
Daily.
app, the Daily app only exclusive on March 17th, and it sold out like that. It wasn't the only thing that went up for like pre-sale though.
Yeah, but we do think that it probably sold out as a marketing ploy. They probably only put like 50 or 100 or something.
Tiny.
And so once people get wind that something is selling out, they're like, fuck, when it's released, I need to go get it. So it's just a marketing ploy. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think too many people give a shit about that palette.
Don't you worry. Someone actually pointed out the Rainforest of the Sea palette collection. The whole fucking shebang was meant to be limited edition.
And still around.
You can still buy it.
Yeah.
Calm your tits. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
I
But
hate that saying. I'm sorry, guys.
Soz. But
Soz.
even Rainforest of the Dark, that palette was supposed to be limited edition. And now
Exactly.
it's like sort of permanent anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Tarte are just fucking with you.
Tarte is like the majority of other brands and don't trust what they say.
True. But also in this collection, there's a few additional products that we didn't know about when we were filming for Friday. There are 2 liquid lipsticks. One like a green colour.
Yeah, it's like a sheer turquoise.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that sheer. Bright colours should not be sheer. That's just shit.
Yeah.
Sheer.
Shit!
Hey, but that would match my shirt.
Her shirt's not
that
shit.
just pulled my shoulder.
Oh no! The problem with this shade is you can see they're swatching it. It's going on a little bit patchy in the center.
Yeah.
It's gonna look shit on the lips.
Correct.
Alright, for one, turquoise green on the lips is gonna look fucking weird, alright? I don't
whack.
I don't care how fucking daring you are or how accepting your friends are. It's gonna fucking look weird. For it to be kind of patchy and a little bit sheer. Oh.
I agree. If you're going to go weird, go bold weird.
Yeah,
Don't go
exactly.
subtle weird. It just doesn't
And do
make
it
sense.
with a really fucking good formula so it doesn't wear away looking like shit. Like,
But that nude colour's gorgeous.
that nude, it's
I'll
called,
get nude with that
called
nude.
Fairytale.
It's
Mate,
my Fairytale.
that is fucking, that's what Fairytale's made of.
Yes.
Beautiful rosy colour. Gorgeous.
Speaking of what Fairytales are made of, let's see the packaging of this mascara.
Oh my god, Jesus says yes.
It is pretty...
Even if you're an
Spectacular.
atheist, you say yes to this.
And I am, and I will say yes to that mascara.
I'm agnostic.
Yeah.
And I
you-
say yes, yes, yes.
Back in the day, I was like, I'm agnostic atheist. I'm like, pick one, bitch.
Yeah. I pick
No,
agnostic.
I like to say
I'm
I'm
firm.
religion not specified.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Like-
fair enough. That's fair enough.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, to me, religion, I'm like what you like. It's not a big deal. But this isn't religion news. This is beauty news. So, back to this fucking mascara.
Yeah. Gorgeous. It's like mermaid scale gorgeousness.
Get out of town! It's fucking beautiful!
But why do they have that soft package? I know they've got the hard in the inside, but Tarte always have that weird soft package.
I'm not sure what's up with that. They had another one, Lights, Camera, Lashes?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Is that the purple one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was in that sort of material covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they've got like a legit
hard
I believe thing in the inside.
I believe it is. I don't know. I never bought it. I never tried it. But Tarte.
I will take one of your mascaras.
Beauty News approved.
We
on
approve.
the packaging.
We approve.
Let's just hope and pray that the formula isn't shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all the Tarte shit we're talking about.
Wait, we have this.
Oh. Glitter.
Yuck. Gold glitter highlight.
Glitter. Ew.
So that's the thing.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Okay, let's get on to our best friend's Too Faced.
Oh, good. I'm so excited.
So we sort of have an update with the Kandee Johnson potential collection. So the other week she was spotted getting cozy at Too Faced headquarters. So taking photos there, taking photos with Jared. I saw on his Instagram the other day he was doing weights. I thought I nearly vomited in my mouth. Anyway, so clearly that collab that's happening is building some momentum. Probably still a year away, but you know. She also sneak peeked, what was it called? Kandee's set. So it's just like a little pouch.
Yeah, it was like a bubble wrap pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, she did say that there's going to be a makeup collab and then something else non-makeup related.
That's correct.
That comes out after the makeup collab.
Yeah.
Now, you did read somewhere that there could be a brush set.
I read somewhere, and we searched today, could not find it. Kind of kicking myself for not saving it when I saw it. I read that potentially it was a brush set that was not related to Too Faced. Can't prove it because I can't fucking find it, but that's what I read. And I'm just gonna say, because the packaging, the Kandee set packaging was bubble wrap, I'm kind of not believing it now. Because why would you put brushes in bubble wrap? Is it necessary? I
don't know.
Are they that flimsy that they need to be packaged carefully?
I don't know. Good point. Because you would put bubble wrap like powdered products and stuff in there.
Even when I'm drunk, I can think, I got it. It's in there. It's
we
still
like
working.
To damage it, like
but it still works.
Still there. We're still
up here for thinking, mate.
We've got our tinfoil hats on.
Oh yeah, always. Don't be fed the bullshit.
Yes. I'm not. You can feed it to me. I will not eat it.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
True. Okay, Too Faced have some stuff and things. So they've been they've been sending out PR packs of their highlighters. I don't know if they've released it yet though.
I'm not sure.
PR has been sent out.
Actually, they are out.
Okay,
they're out. They're available in the US on their website and on Sephora.
Yeah, and they're $30 each.
Sephora, yes.
And we know that there's 3 shades, but they've been getting mediocre reviews. So they've been sent out to big YouTubers, and the honest ones are giving some hint at the fact that they're not very pigmented.
Yeah.
And probably not worth the $30. Unless you want, like, display nice packaging.
How much are they going to cost in Australia?
Oh, they're going to be, like, $50-odd.
Yeah, they're going to be, like, buying a fucking hourglass highlighter.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Too Faced.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, it's pretty extreme. But, like, MannyMUA did a video where he had to apply 4 layers of the highlighter to get it showing up half decently, especially the pink one. The pink one was the worst.
Yeah.
And he still wasn't happy with the effect.
It wasn't quite what he likes to get from a highlighter.
But what's also the drama about the pink one?
So, Liv Loves Her Makeup has essentially swatched the pink one, and swatched it next to the peach shade in her peach highlighting palette.
Peach Glow or something?
Yeah, Peach Glow palette. And she's discovered that Ray of Light and highlighter...
Is it Ray of Light?
Yeah, it is. Ray of Light and the highlighter from the Sweet Peach Glow palette are exactly the same.
That's disappointing.
Like, you just fucking released that palette and now you're releasing the single shade in a single highlight.
And the annoying thing about that is that there are a lot of two-faced, like, fanatics that will buy them both thinking that they're, like...
different.
Yeah.
They're not.
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame.
Okay, we've got something about Sugarpill. No, that's a lie. We don't.
Do we? We do! I love her.
Oh, shit.
You know what? There's a good chance beauty news like updates on a Monday will always be drunk updates because we film these on the weekend. So, a long time ago, back in the day, the Pretty Poison lipsticks were shown, sneak peeked. It
was last year.
It was. Like, we're going back some time, folks. Yeah. Sneak peek by Sugarpill. Mm-hmm. And I believe the collection is the Dark Side collection.
Yeah.
And they're the pill lipsticks, beautiful dark colours.
Pretty Poison Black Edition.
That's it. Yeah.
Anyway,
I knew it was something to do with like dark black or that jazz.
Yeah.
Anyway, they are coming to their website. They're coming.
March 20th?
March 20th, noon, PST. They've got Shiver, which is a cobalt blue.
Gorgeous.
Anti-Socialite. Semi-matte blackened burgundy.
Gorgeous.
Be still my beating heart.
Gorgeous.
Sugarpill. Dark-sided, which is a matte deep plum.
Pretty.
Jones.
Yes.
And
flavor.
Zero. Yes, that's it. And Zero, which is a matte true black. No blue or brown undertones.
Oh.
I will say, no blue undertones makes me think it's not going to be super duper dark. Because blue undertones in a black is...
Could be green undertones.
Could be.
Sneaky.
Could be. But I, like... Okay, this is where I get the, like, blue black is a good black. Like, a really dark black. I learned, like, lash tinting and all that jazz. Mm-hmm. And they always said, if your client requests the blackest of black lashes, you want to use a blue black.
But that's often because blue stands out from our skin tone and ends up looking more intense. Like if it's more brown, it can be toned down. But I'm curious because that implies it's like more of a grey colour. But grey colours aren't...
It says matte true black.
Yeah.
That's why when they say no blue tones, I'm like...
blue tones aren't
I don't know,
bad.
but we'll see. There will be swatches eventually.
We do have swatches, but they're like really bold swatches, so it's hard to tell with the undertones and that kind of thing, it's hard to tell unless you actually like smear it out and see what the colour looks like blended out. Anyway.
Because when you're doing like a,
intense
straight
swatch,
up and down swatch,
it all looks fucking amazing.
It does.
Okay, let's go on to other random shit. I've got Scribble on my page.
Oh yes, I like Scribble.
This was before I'd been drinking too, so what is wrong with you, Kat? Okay, Becca, the blush fucking palette thing is an ultra exclusive.
Sun Chaser palette is, it says, and it's an ultra exclusive.
Not that we're upset. You can take that, Becca.
I
don't mind.
Didn't want it in the first place.
Can we get on to, speaking of black... Kiko, on Friday we discussed in depth about our disdain for this image for their 20-year anniversary with like some fucking moody gothic kind of imagery and not good, fancy, fashionable gothic. This is like...
Cringe.
This is like
Leave
90s.
It where you found it.
In the 90s.
Guys, I just got to say, we're going to be talking about this Kiko collection, this 20-year anniversary collection, all year long. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's right. I did look into this, and I was like, this is too much for me to care about.
Yeah.
Too much brain activity is required Oh, we are, aren't we? Fuck me dead.
There's a good chance we'll get sick of this after a couple of months and we'll just be like, nah, fuck you, Kiko. We're done, all right? We are fucking done.
Yeah, we are parting ways.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
So right now, Kiko has released one part of their 20-year anniversary collection. And from what I can see, it's like, I don't know, maybe a super duper collection. Is that what they're calling it? I don't even fucking know. But it contains some sort of cream eye pencils, cream gels, a 9-pan palette, foundations, I think.
Cream
alright.
blush.
Finally, less is better. That's what they're calling this collection.
Okay, so it's more like a nude, like makeup type thing.
Honestly, I didn't even research this because when I realized how many what they were doing with this 20-year collection, I was like, I'm out. Get out of my face. I don't want to know. I quit. Yeah, I did. I quit. I was like,
I did as well.
Delete the channel. Delete all the videos. Delete beauty news. We're done.
You've killed us, Kiko.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. So it's a less is better collection. We've got fluid highlighter in a Gigantor bottle.
And 2 shades.
2 shades. We've got cream blushes in 2 shades. We have a 9-pan palette. And we have stick eyeshadows in 3 shades. We also have matte lipsticks, which
4
look
shades.
like they're going to be liquid lipsticks.
Yeah.
We have a cognac sponge in 1 shade.
All right.
And we have a pochette. It's a pouch, makeup pouch. And I kind of think that might be my favourite thing from the collection, to be honest. So essentially, just so you guys are aware of why we are already sick of this collection, this is the first release. They're bringing out 6 more throughout the year. 6 more capsule collections.
And this is with Vogue.
Yeah.
And then they've got, so you can see that they are collabing with various different people to bring out little mini collections.
Yeah.
One in June, one in April.
Yes, so Tropic Heat in April.
May, June, October, September, November.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already tired of this.
Yeah, I'm already...
Where is the Goth collection, you mofos?
This one, June.
June?
I reckon it's going to be June.
Because they're talking about, they're like, black, and then they bring out new, less is better, and you're like, what are you talking about? Fuck off.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Speak my language.
Okay,
let's
cross that one off the list for good. Okay, then we have Milk Makeup. They are expanding the range of their eye pigment things. So they had those creamy eye pigment things, and they had a bunch of nudie, boring ones, shimmery ones.
They all look like the same colour.
Yeah, they did, yeah. And now they've added more to the range. So they've got a green, a blue, a purple, brown, and a silver. Mm-hmm. Hooray!
Woo.
Okay, and then we have an update on Sourcebox. They had their Mermaid Life palette. So we had a black and white photo of this, and now we actually see the shades. Mind you.
Mind you?
I'm leading on to my next point. I think it was an Allure magazine.
Yeah, it was.
This is the thing you need to have. This is the most amazing palette. And I'm like, you slipped a few fucking $100 notes under the table, didn't you?
Allure, I hate it. Every time Allure pops up in the group, someone's like, look at this post from Allure. I'm like, mate, don't even read it. It was that product came out 6 years ago. It's irrelevant. It was irrelevant before it was released.
And if it's hyping something up, it's
dollars.
There's been some exchange happening.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a palette that's coming out. There looks like 1 matte.
Yeah, and it's a really light matte.
Actually, no, transition.
Sorry,
2.
There's 2, but the one of the matte shades is literally the colour of the.
Are you sure?
Model's skin. It is.
Is it that one?
No. So we've got.
No, because then that goes that.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. She's right. I'm wrong. This very light shade is going to be the
satin.
second shade.
Yes.
It's a satin. Yeah.
So you have a matte transition, like a peachy colour.
Why did they... You know how they've done it? They might be left-handed and they've swatched it this way.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Anyway, a bunch of shimmery shades. I believe it's vegan, cruelty-free. Mm-hmm. One peachy matte. Which, mind you, peachy matte is great because you can chuck on any of these colours, and as long as you can blend it out with the peachy matte, you're good to go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So they've got a couple of nude shimmery shades, like a light satin, which can be like a brow bone highlight or an inner corner highlight. Mm-hmm. Bright orange, bright yellow, bright green, bright blue, bright purple. Mm-hmm. I don't get how this is mermaid, except for the packaging.
Yeah.
But they love doing colourful things. Their eyeshadows are huge and good value and good quality. So
look, for people who like sort of intricate palettes that look beautiful
and that take a fucking filing cabinet to store away because they're so giant,
go for your life.
Yeah, enjoy
However,
yourself.
If this was going to make it into my collection, and you guys know how we can be pretty picky, these would all have to be colour shifting, like
something
magic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Also, that purple looks so bad.
Purples are hard to do.
The pigment is harder, but that looks like that's been really...
It looks rough, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I will say that teal blue...
Gorgeous. Even that taupey silver. Gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look...
I do have some of their eyeshadow palettes, and they're good quality.
I haven't tried Sourcebox, so
I
wouldn't. Oh,
just
get
wait
it!
1 second.
Yes, let's do one of these. So, Kat said the black.
The black.
I don't want to get it off. Fuck me.
Yeah, hold it up. It's powdery. It's powdery, but
don't you get it? Look, I've already got it on my fucking skirt.
That's why I never wore it, because it will fuck up your look. It's so black.
I'm not going to risk that. Look at this.
Just watch it.
That is...
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you.
Alright, Sourcebox.
On Hayley's radar now.
Mate. And actually, I'm going to say, personally, and this is not going to go for everyone, probably going to go for a majority of the makeup loving community. If I'm ever going to have a black, I actually want it to be that.
It's
dark.
Almost too, but it's almost too black though because it's messy. But these you can depot them.
That's
great.
Sourcebox, you're getting one of these.
Okay, so that's the mermaid palette. But leading on from that, last week we did talk about these fucking little dead fish brush things.
That's not
mermaid brushes, but they like dead fish brushes. Anyway, Sourcebox, we're giving away or are giving away one of those hideous beasts with every purchase of that Mermaid Life palette. And also it has been coming up that on eBay, on AliExpress, on all these cheap ass websites, these dead fish brushes are everywhere. So I would call them the Arbra of the makeup world. So if you aren't aware, that fucking Arbra, that like, oh, it's so comfortable. And but the Arbra was pretty much made by one factory that just like sent them out to so many places and they just put their names on them. Yes. So this is the same kind of thing. Like different brands are bringing out different coloured bristles, different coloured fucking fish brushes, but they are all fucking boring fish brushes. Yeah, and they're all made by the same company, and they just mass produce and sell, and sometimes they will change the external colour or the bristle colour, which is so easy to do. Trust me, we've looked into brushes, we know how they work. Yeah. So if you do want one, just buy one on eBay. Do yourself a favour and save a couple of dollars. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a bunch of MAC updates as well. Let's talk about the Extra Dimension blushes. Mate, I'm excited about these. I'm excited because we predicted there was going to be more than 3. And now there's like a bunch more. They're coming out the wazoo. Yeah. So we've definitely got shades called Hard to Get, Fairly Precious, Faux Show. Faux Show. Oh, I like that one. And Hushed Tone. There is also a purple shade, which is glorious. Would you call that glorious? I'll call that glorious. Yeah. There's a gold and a beautiful vibrant pink, which wouldn't look good on me, but goddamn, it's still a beautiful colour. So there's at least 7 in the range. Yeah, these are beautiful. So I'm just adjusting myself. But yeah, so there's at least 7 in the range. Originally we showed 3, and I was like, I'm sure there's a 4th one in there somewhere. And there was 4.
Now there's 6 million.
There was 4 extra, at least 4 extra. So that's there. Then we have
Min Lui. Alright, so we did sneak peek a blush.
Yes.
So pink, red, and silver.
Wasn't this coming around Chinese New Year?
Not
really. They had a blush for it, but it was around that time.
Yeah, it was a little bit confusing. Anyway, we finally have photos of the whole collection. Essentially what we have is that beautiful colourful blush. We have a red blush. And then we have something that looks like a split pan, pink and white.
Correct.
Potentially, we have 2 lip glosses, 2 lipsticks. I think that's going to be an eyeliner.
Yeah, it looks like just
a fluid line.
Yeah, but the black tracks.
Yes, and then we have a brush pouch with brushes. Something I want to point out about this packaging, it is its own special limited edition packaging. It's got tassels coming off it.
Cute.
Do you see?
Yeah,
this?
very cute.
I might be down for something.
Tassely.
Aren't they cute?
Hello, friend. They are
Isn't
super
it
cute.
Sweet? I really like that. It's subtle, but it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm down for it. Tick of approval. Yes, good.
Done. We'll take it. Then we also were sneak peeking the Australis something. It looked like a pressed powder, and it's a fucking pressed powder.
It is the Ready Set Go pressed finishing powder. It's available now, $13.95.
Oh, can we add more to that though? They seem to have concealers.
Yes.
And also what was sneak peeked to sort of look like drops. Maybe either a liquidy foundation or a custom cover drop type product.
Yes.
Stuff. On the screen, you can see it. I can't see it. You can
see it.
Go your good thing.
Great stuff.
We got more shades of the Makeup Geek stains.
We do. They're just pinks, purples, and green.
And, of course, the navy.
A navy blue.
Yeah, because I think when we originally showed these, it was like nudes and reds and pinks. Or not pinks. Nudes and reds and oranges.
And now we're pink, purple, blue, and green.
Yeah. Violet Voss have shit.
Violet Voss always have shit.
They do.
So they've got their highlighting palette, which is the rose gold highlighting palette. There's going to be an early release for eye mats, and there is something new coming. We'll talk about it in Friday's video, but we also have updated photos on their highlighter. Some people did say they legit saw this on their feed and thought it was piles of different colours.
It looks like sand.
It does. I'm sorry, but it does. And it's not a good way to sneak peek a product.
No.
But we have a beautiful violet highlight shade here. It's a bit over the top.
Can I just say that's not a highlight shade?
No, it's not, because it's going to look grey on everyone's skin.
So that's going to be designed for people with deeper skin tones, because it's going to look like a shimmery bruise on anyone from fair to medium skin tones. If you've got deeper skin tones, it's going to look ashy. That is fucking stupid. Yeah,
it's not. The colour is too intense. It needs to be completely translucent, or preferably skin toned.
Yeah.
With violet, but whatever, Violet Voss.
They're trying to come up with something that reflects their stupid name.
You do you.
You do you, Violet Sand. It's a better name for you. Good. Violet Sand.
Good. Off you go. Do it. Oh, guys, we do have one more update, and I know Kat's ready to go, but the Kat Von D Shade and Light Shimmer palette, we have photos of it.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
Looks like a Maybelline palette.
Looks like shit. But anyway.
You know those boring Maybelline nude palettes?
Yeah, it does.
Looks like one of those.
It really does. I don't like this palette, but I know other people are excited about it, so...
There you have it.
It's coming for you. It's coming.
It's coming to track you down.
You can do the money.
Yeah.
And I will do the drinkies.
And I'll do the...
Right, when Kat throws shit, you know it's time to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Yes.
We're breaking
the makeup
shit up.
breakup. We won't be drunk, promise.
No, because it's already been filmed and we were sober. But if you want to see more news, check in on Friday. We'll talk about the new stuff. There are some... You might be thinking, guys, you didn't talk about some cool stuff like the Nikki Tutorials collab with... Of
course not.
Whatever the fuck they're just collabing with.
We don't talk about new shit on Mondays.
Not
we
Mondays.
talk about that on Friday.
That is Friday's video. So
Yep.
do tune in. We'll talk about that in depth.
Yes.
Along with a bunch of other crap and good things.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Shit and good shit.
Shit sandwich.
All of the shit. Oh, yeah. Good shit, bad shit, good shit.
Smash it.
That's how you take the shit. Let's go. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.